Oh man,
Yeah, what's up?
my favorite artist is coming to Amsterdam in a
Oh,
week.
shit.
Yeah.
Damn, that looks nice.
We have to go.
We
We
should.
can't miss this.
Honestly,
Okay, let me check the tickets
yeah.
first. Wait.
Wow,
let me
not
go.
too much.
Okay, let me go check the trains. What?
What?
It's 28 euros for a train ticket. Like the concert,
Jesus Christ,
the
that's a
concert
lot.
is like 15. The tickets are.
Oh my god. Guys, I have the solution for you.
Do you think
What
she's
the
been
fuck?
down there?
Let's
for,
go. Follow me. Follow me.
Huh?
I guess.
Okay.
Welcome back to Approved, the show that gathers all the apps you need in your student's lifestyle. Today, our special guest is Niels. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Of course. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good today. It was a little bit of a typical Monday morning. I had some delays with the train, but I'm here and we're good to go.
It's good that you mentioned that because today we want to compare the points of view of international and national students when it comes to transport. So, what are the difficulties you face most often as a national student?
Well, I travel with the train almost every day, so I do know that it's not that consistent most of the time. And I know that, for example, like trains, prices can be expensive.
Definitely. And what do you believe are the struggles that internationals face?
Well, I can imagine that for international students, it can be hard to figure out when the trains are leaving, where they are leaving. If you're not Dutch, then that can be hard, I think.
I can certainly confirm that. That's why today we want to review all the useful apps you need to get around the Netherlands. Which do you think are they?
Well, I think the most common used here are 9292 and the NS.
Besides that, we're gonna show you how to get the OV-chip card and how to use Move It. Shall we go around and ask other students about their transportation experiences?
Yeah, I'm very curious what they have to say.
Let's go.
What modes of transportation do you take?
I just walk everywhere kinda. So I use my bike. If it's possible, I will use train, Flixbus if I don't have money, or like also airplane.
I go by train and by bicycle as well, and in my home country I go by car.
Here in the Netherlands, I'm also used the bike, sometimes the bus, if you have like long distances.
Do you have any sort of subscription for public transport?
See, I have that, but like I don't use it.
No, I do not. No.
I have the Flex ticket and S ticket with the 40% off.
Do you think the public transport in Leeuwarden is accessible for students?
Yes, kinda. The subscriptions are quite pricey, but if you don't use the subscriptions, it's still a good mode of transport and pretty cheap.
It's €1.30, like the normal ticket, so I think it's kind of fine. And I know that there are a lot of discount, aggravation, so yeah, probably.
I think so. I think there could be maybe more bus stations in Leeuwarden. You're more dependent on your bike. And around the Netherlands, I think it's quite nice. They have like a good infrastructure, I guess, but it always needs to be repaired, so it's like sometimes difficult.
Have you ever heard of the app Move It or 9292?
I never heard about that.
9292. Never. Yes, that one. Okay, I've seen it before, but I don't use it.
No, I don't know the 929 app. Interesting. I'm probably gonna use that.
So first up, we're going to take a look at the NS. So immediately when you open it up, you can see a search bar where you can put in your destination and the location where you will take off from. You can see your favorites and you can see your past travels. On the bottom of the screen, you can see 4 other columns. The first one is departures. It shows you from your location where are the trains leaving and where they are going to and at which time. Also, there's a map function. You can see the nearest bus stops, the sharing scooters and the most nearest train stations. And you can save your favorite trips and it's really handy. Also, you have the More category. Here you can see all your information of your accounts, your tickets. The ticket shop's also there. The ticket shop shows you the group tickets and the other discounts that they offer. You can also book a taxi from there. and check all the other sharing mobility options. It also has the help function, so you can get in contact with the NS for refunds and if you have problems with other stuff. So let's check out if we book a journey and how that looks. So here I planned a journey from Leeuwarden to Groningen. It immediately shows you all the options and the most efficient options from the time that you're leaving and how long it takes. You can see the stops that they offer, so where the train stops. You can see the price and you can see where you can go from there in your end location. So yeah, that's basically it for this app. It's very useful and it offers a lot of options.
Now let's take a look at Move It. Its biggest advantage is that it operates in more than 100 countries, so that's a great variety to choose from. It has a pretty simple overview. You can immediately write your destination and see the easiest way to get there. You also see your nearest station, and you can set your home and work address as well as sync your calendar to navigate all of your events. You can see all the stations nearby you, as well as lines for the bus, the train, the metro, the light rail, and even the ferry. And that's pretty much it.
So then we're gonna take a look at the 9292 app. Immediately from the start, you get an overview of the location you can put in where you want to go and the location that you're going to take off from. You also see your recent travel searches, and there's not really more to this home screen, and they really use this home screen as the main purpose, so you can quickly get into planning your journey. With the plus button, you can set your favorite locations, your stop stations, and also your favorite routes. In the menu, you can take a look at the contact form, so you can get into contact with 9292. It shows your e-tickets, it shows the departures. In the settings, you can adjust your walking speed and your driving speed. This helps you personalize your travel advice even more. Now let's get into looking at when you plan a journey, what shows on the screen then. You can see all the times a travel option leaves. It shows you how long the trip is gonna take. So here it says 40 minutes, how expensive it is, and it shows you if it's gonna be a train or a bus that you're going to take. So if you click at this travel advice, you can see the map with the location that you're gonna take off from. You see where the bus stops, and you see your end route and also the walking location that you have to walk from the bus stop to the station. Furthermore, there isn't anything to comment on this app. They like to keep this app simple to get you into your travel advice as fast as possible.
A good way to save money on traveling is getting the OV-Chip card with a subscription, which gives you great discounts. If you are a working student, you might be eligible to get the free student product. Let's quickly go through the process. You need to apply for the Duo Supplementary Grant, which will enable you to get the travel product. You should log into Mind Duo with your DigiD, upload your contract, recent bank statements for the payout, payslips, and the parents' income statement of the past 2 years. Usually, you have to wait at least a month for a response, but there's a good chance of speeding up the process if you take advantage of the phone numbers on the website or email them directly. Same as the Dutch students, you can choose whether you want to travel for free during weekdays or weekends. Once you got approved, you need to pick up the student product from the ticket automat. Ultimately, this is the best advice for saving money on travel. Finally, we need to discuss the efficiency, price, and experience of the apps. For efficiency, I believe they offer great services that are useful on a daily basis, but sometimes the scheduling is not very accurate, which might lead to confusions. I also see it as a disadvantage that you can't buy e-tickets for Leeuwarden from the 9292 app, but they are available in all the other cities. What would you add to this point?
Yeah, I think you're true, and I think the apps give a clear overview and make your travel life a lot less stressful. And also, still, travel is frustrating because there are external factors, like you said, with strikes and delays.
Yes, indeed. Now, let's move on to pricing. I don't think we can really compare them because they don't offer a discount function. They only display the prices that you normally see without any subscriptions. So what's your point of view here?
Yeah, that's also true. But I still think a lot of things that we talked about in this episode, there are a lot of discounts with like group tickets and subscriptions. And I think those are really important for students on a budget to make advantage of that.
Yes, definitely. And finally, let's share our experiences with the apps. To be honest, I mostly use 9292 and NS, but Moovit has also saved me abroad a couple of times. Which are the ones you frequently use?
Yeah, of course, as a Dutch person, I use 9292 and NS a lot. But in this episode, I learned Moovit exists, and I think it's really useful in abroad situations and traveling internationally. So we'll definitely use that when I'm on a trip.
That's a great point. So, to conclude, I think all the apps are useful for your day-to-day commuting to uni or work, but if you plan on going on trips across the Netherlands, you should definitely check out NS, just in case. Thank you for joining us today, Niels. How did you like the episode?
I had a great time, and I'm looking forward to what's next on the show.
It turns out you should definitely keep in mind those transportation apps so you don't get lost in unfamiliar places. It would be an advantage if you could buy bus tickets directly from the app, but this is still not an option in Leeuwarden. Lastly, always consider the subscriptions and group tickets so you can travel for a lower cost. Thank you for tuning in for this episode. See you next week, where we'll uncover how to boost your productivity. Goodbye.
Oh, me.